So the next step is we want to know, we have a set of work orders or a set of sales orders that need to be expedited. We'd like to be certain that they can basically get through our manufacturing operations under a work order that we're referring to as RUSH, RSH. So first thing is, Drew, why don't we take a look at one and say, all right, let's just see if we've got a RUSH work order out there that we could apply to existing work orders. He's going to the Eastern Branch plant. Good. He's going to take a look at our bike, which is 220. Or he could have typed that. That's fine. We trained it on that. And again, comes back and it's like, okay, let's check and see if the RSH work order routing actually exists as part of master data, if you will. Comes back and says, nope, not found. That's part of our script. Oddly enough, guys, we wanted to let you know we don't have that data. So right now, we've got let's picture this. We've got a lot of sales orders. We got a lot of existing work orders already kind of created and ready to go. But we've got some, let's just say the business scenario could be that we got some sales folks. We got some high profile customers that say, hey, I want my orders out a little bit sooner and I want to get them quicker. And we know that maybe through the use of reflecting that on their current work orders and getting them a set of work orders instructions that expedites it a little bit quicker through the operations, we can maybe keep that customer satisfied. That's one point. So in this case, we want to create an alternate routing, which is kind of one way of getting there, because we know we didn't have one before. So Drew, go ahead and type in Easter in there, because that's one specific to our M30 plan, if you will. We trained it to recognize that. And then when you say, okay, the item number is our red bike once again. All right. So, all right. So what do we want to base it on? So we don't necessarily have to go in and figure out and copy screen and write a UBE or do a bunch of other things. We want to base it on the manufacturing, the standard manufacturing. We want to go ahead and create that alternate set of instructions. So let's base it on our standard first. That's a nice one. And then we want, as I indicated earlier, we didn't have any RUSH routing. So let's go ahead and create a RUSH routing there. Click. And because we're making a unique routing set of operation sequences, clearly some work orders, or at least some of the work centers are going to change. So in our case, our core data, why don't you go on over to the second tab in the browser, second tab in the browser. Yeah, you can see right there. A good example, Drew was showing that. But if you type in 220 there, Drew. Yep, and type in branch plant M30. Still find. Select that first item. Nice. Okay, as you can see, that fifth item that we were highlighting earlier, that 50 operation sequence is right now at 911. Okay, go ahead and close out there, Drew. Okay, good. And it was what Drew's highlighting really nicely is up above. Our session is telling us that same information. So we want to create that old work center. We want to take the 911 and we want to update it to the 860 work center because maybe we have more capacity there. We've got more technical team there. They can get the orders finished, done, out the door, and keep our customers nice and happy. And as you can see, it came back and said, your alternate routing master has been added. And instead of an application link, it says, hey, I'm going to allow you to confirm this if you really want to know this. Go ahead and click on it. Allows you to go in there, and just as Drew was kind of indicating, that fifth or that operation sequence 50. Sorry, guys, it's demo data. It's the SOL operation. So, but that's an example where maybe we have capacity in that SOL work cell or in that work center or within that operation. So that's kind of good.